For many people, there comes a point when losing weight stops making sense. You're eating less, exercising more, maybe even following the same routine that worked years ago, but nothing changes. The scale barely moves, energy drops, and slowly frustration turns into doubt. What if the problem isn't your discipline? What if it's your metabolism? As we age, the body naturally slows down a process called thermogenesis, the mechanism responsible for transforming calories into heat and energy. But that's not all. Over the years, hormonal changes, reduced muscle mass, and alterations in how the body uses nutrients also occur. All of this contributes to a scenario where the body starts to conserve energy instead of expending it. In other words, it goes into survival mode. When this process weakens, your body becomes more efficient at storing fat and worse at burning it. This creates what some researchers call a state of metabolic resistance. It means your body is no longer responding as it once did, and that's why traditional advice stops working. Restrictive diets leave you more tired, exercise doesn't seem to produce results, and that feeling of always starting over begins to weigh on you emotionally. That's also why many people feel stagnant, not for lack of effort, but because their internal system is no longer aligned with their goals. But here's something important that many people still haven't realized: your metabolism isn't broken, it just needs proper support. The good news is understanding this changes everything. Because once you start supporting your metabolism intelligently, your body can react in a completely different way. Burning fat stops being a constant struggle and starts happening more naturally. Energy throughout the day improves, that feeling of excessive tiredness begins to decrease. Cravings for sugar and high-calorie foods tend to decrease because the body is no longer crying out for quick energy. In addition, many people report improved focus, mood, and even sleep quality when their metabolism starts working better. And most importantly, you stop fighting your body and start working with it. Progress ceases to be an extreme effort and begins to become consistent. If you have been struggling with your weight and feel that your body is working against you, perhaps it's not a matter of trying harder but of acting differently. Today, there are natural ways to support metabolism, helping the body return to a more balanced, active, and responsive state. These approaches generally focus on stimulating more efficient fat burning, improving the body's use of energy, reducing excessive fat accumulation. E apoio a funções metabólicas que tendem a desacelerar como a idade. I've left a link in the description and in the pinned comment with more information about one of these natural methods that has been used for exatamente este propósito. If your health, energy, and weight are something that concerns you today, it might be worth understanding better how this works.